Hey, this is Eli. I'm sitting down for another ego interview with Saphirah. So what have you been up to recently? Everybody's been locked down. Like, what's been keeping you busy?
I've been spending a lot of time just like working on myself in different ways. So a lot of time reading, and then I've been like diving into like production. So that's been really cool. It feels really good to like be getting that ball rolling now after like so long.
And so how did you get into music? How'd you start?
Yeah, I've been performing since I was really young. I stopped taking myself seriously though once I like got into my teen years, and then I just like I didn't really consider it for myself again until I finished high school. I like met some boys in school, and they like made music, and they like got me to sing, and they were like, "Saphirah, you gotta sing."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Damn, okay." So that was kind of like, I didn't really take that seriously though for a couple more years. And then, yeah, I sang at my grad.
Who are some of your biggest musical influences?
Gospel.
Oh, yeah.
My mother is a gospel singer, so I grew up in and amidst them performing, touring, rehearsing, like recording all of it. And I've been like very fortunate. So like gospel music, and then also just being around like an artist. And then my influences, I don't know, I was always like really into, I grew up listening to a lot of like different genres of rock and alternative.
Okay.
So that has like shaped my influence a bit, as well as house and like being a musician. That's like really influenced like my ear.
What would you qualify yourself as? Like, what kind of genre are you going for?
I definitely hope to genre bend. I don't want to get like stuck in a sound.
Yeah.
So I definitely hope to like make house, and then also make some like neo soul, and then I'm sure maybe I could make like some like more alternative tracks too, which would be like super fucking fun to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Just
yeah.
something out there, right?
Yeah.
That's cool,
for
because then
real.
you're not just stuck. You can make something that doesn't already exist, and people are like, what is that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's exciting. Like I don't feel bound to like a sound. So I'm just excited to like go out there and just create feeling.
Ooh, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool way to put it. What about in Edmonton? Who here inspires you?
The musicians here really inspired me a lot. I've been like so fortunate to play with so many different ones, from like my own band players to like the players of Good Information. So yeah, definitely the musicians here, but as well as the house scene is incredible. Like so much good music, so many great DJs.
Yeah.
So definitely house. Like it's really influenced me so much in my whole person.
Yeah, and that's something that's so interesting about Edmonton is there are all these different subgenres, some sub-scenes. Like, somebody will talk to me like, oh man, the folk scene is popping off right now. I'm like, I didn't even know Edmonton had a folk scene.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
It's so true, because there's punk, there's alternative, there'll be rock, like, and then there's also like the hip hop scene, and yeah, it's like you can find yourself anywhere you'd like to be. It really has pushed me to bring like a certain quality, and part of me still is not satisfied with what I've brought to the table, but it's really pushed me to like want to like push barriers and push boundaries. And even though like I don't feel I've done justice of that, but it gives me the goal of that. And I'm just like wanting to like expose people to something they haven't heard, or to a feeling they maybe haven't felt. There's space here. And I'm really fortunate to be somewhere like that there is space, there is opportunity, and like I feel like I can even like pursue something if I chose to. So yeah.
I think that's something really cool about Edmonton is that although there are all those different scenes that you can jump into, they're all relatively small. It's not like Vancouver or Toronto, where if you want to go somewhere, it's luck. Here you can work towards what you want.
Most definitely, and it's not like everything is like held by gatekeeping as well.
Oh, totally. Yeah, people just want to see other artists here succeed because everybody just understands that Edmonton is kind of a smaller pond, and so we want to grow it, right? Yeah, I think that's really cool. What does it actually look like for you when you're producing something, like a track or a beat or whatever?
It can look different ways. It can start with like sometimes the vocals, like an idea of vocals, or it can start from a feeling that I want to evoke, that I want to touch, or it can start from a sound that like I'm really digging. So it goes different ways, but yeah, it usually builds off of that some way or another. So whether it's like, and sometimes a sound and a feeling are like kind of the same. But yeah, it's either building off of that or building off of vocals. It's a bit harder to build off of like vocals, to build around that. But it's a bit of a give and take of just like what I'm feeling.
And so the track that you brought for us here, where'd the inspiration for that come from?
Well, I've always wanted to make house music, and so I'd actually been planning on like using a different track that I'd been working on for the past couple months, and then like the few days prior, like I popped this one out, and I was like, "This is it! Like this feels good. This feels really good." And so with that. I just like, I wanted to make a house song, and I wanted to be able to like sing on it and like maybe go a bit old school with the sound, because there's like a whole new different sound of like vocalists on house music than there used to be, and so touching that a bit was really fun. And yeah, so I wanted to do that, and I just wanted it to hit, I wanted to bump, I want you to bounce, and so yeah, I was just like, it was really fun to make. It was really exciting. It felt really good.
I want to hear the stories of your first show, your worst show, and your best show.
My first show, it was like a small little like sweet, intimate show. It was like on the roof of the old CKUA building.
Whoa,
yeah,
that's cool.
It was really cute. It was like in this studio, and I only sang one song, and I was really nervous. But I remember being proud of myself after, and like feeling good about how I did.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was sweet. Like that was a really special thing. And then from there, like I was just like asked to be a part of like other shows, which was really fortunate. But my worst show, it'd probably be the ones where I just like I didn't feel prepared or where I didn't feel confident. There was like a period where I was singing and I wasn't like healthy. I was sick, and that I like wouldn't know, like, is my voice gonna hold out? Can I even sing the song and stuff? So that sucked. But the best would. I feel like the best is still yet to come, but of what I've done, it would probably be, it was a show, it was called The Recess, and I actually like wasn't the most prepared for it, and I was like feeling like very anxious, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go out there and do me and have fun, and I did that, and then I was just like so well received. It was like really incredible. And I just like got to like dance around with everyone, and yeah, everyone was really excited for me.
Yeah.
And it was
they were
just
there
like,
for it.
Yeah, it was so great. It was so great. And so that was probably like the best.
And so if you could go back to just before that rooftop CKUA show and give yourself one piece of advice, what would it be?
That I'm gonna do okay. Yeah, just to like breathe and relax, like find the confidence and like instead of the question. Yeah, just like I'm gonna be alright. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna sing it and you're gonna do just what you need to do.
Well, thanks for sitting down. It was great to have you.
Thanks for having me.
It's been another Ego interview with Saphirah. Thank you so much.